Okay.
That's so cute.
I like that.
It's
sheen. It's a sheen. Yeah, it's cheap and good. All right. Hey, everyone. It's Michelle Belisari, Real Estate Reinvention. And guess who's in the Boca house today?
Like in the house.
In the house. Here in Boca. The fabulous Karin Carr, video boss agent. She's a boss, by the way. And this kind of was timely and fun.
I know.
Thank goodness sometimes for cancellations, even though it wasn't what you wanted.
But you know what? I was not sad. My flight was canceled out of Fort Lauderdale. And so I texted Michelle and was like, yo, are you home? Can I crash at your house tonight? And so I just invited myself over and got to hang out with my dear friend.
I know.
And it's been fun.
I keep saying I have a guest room. Please use it, people. And I think I was watching the Oscars.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out watching the Oscars. But I will tell you guys, like, Captain Andy loves to fish. I had fresh wahoo for her. I'm just gonna say she turned it down.
Well, I didn't get here till like 9:30 at night. I don't
bust her chops around that. Anyways, the reason we wanted to jump on is a few things. We want to talk a little bit about video and your business, and a fantastic event that Karen's going to be having too. But let's talk a little bit about video and what stops people from doing video in their business.
Yeah, I think perfectionism is a real thing. People think that I don't really know how to do video yet, and I'm not very good, and so I'm going to wait until I am good. And the problem with this thought is that nobody starts good. You have to practice over and over and over again before you get good. I mean, imagine if I decided I wanted to take up tap dancing right now, and I went into the studio. Would I be good the first day? No. Would I even be good after 10 times? No. Would I be good after 50 times? I'd be starting to get good.
Yeah.
But I would not be Ginger Rogers. I would not be winning any Academy Awards, right? You've got to start before you think you're ready in order to get the practice. And the cool part is that you don't even have to be good. You just have to be present. I can't tell you how many people have hired me because I was literally the only person that they saw on YouTube. It was not because I was so charismatic on camera and because I never made a mistake. I never tripped over my words because I had the greatest camera and microphone and studio setup. That was not it. It was simply, I was there. And nobody ever says, Michelle, I almost hired you, but your webcam is just subpar and you're using your AirPods as a microphone, which is just not going to work for me. They don't say that. They say, I saw your video and that information was so helpful. They're not concerned with our being perfect. So why are we so concerned with being perfect?
Exactly. And comparison is tough. So don't compare your today to someone's like 365 days, right? Because it takes time. When I started on Snapchat, which my girls got me on, I would record, delete until I got the timing down.
Okay.
Not because of how I sounded or how I looked or didn't look, but trying to just understand, because
it was 15 seconds.
It was 15 seconds, right? Now we have lots more time and options on YouTube. You've got shorts and you've got the long form video. So the opportunity is there. Yeah. Right. And if you like making money in real estate, I think there's no better platform.
I like money. I like making money in real estate.
Love money in real estate. Yeah. So we were talking a little bit about Jamie Lee Curtis because she won the Oscar last night for a few reasons. And one is, she's been an actress for how long?
I mean, when was Halloween? It was like 1976, 78.
Out of me. Yeah. So it took her this long, because she's now 64, to win the Oscar. So again, you have so many great videos online. You have a course, and you're also going to be doing this fantastic event in Jacksonville. So talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, I will speak for myself. I am a woman over 50, and people think I can't be on video because I'm old, because I need to lose a few pounds, because I've got all these laugh lines, because my hair is gray. They think that we need to be young and perfect and glamorous and, six-pack abs in order to make videos. And when we woke up this morning, you told me that Jamie Lee Curtis had won. And I just thought that's amazing because remember what she looked like in True Lies? Like she was hot in True Lies. And now she has gray hair and wrinkles and glasses. And that's when she won the Academy Award. So it just goes to show you, it is not about what you look like. It is not about your age.
No.
It is not about any of those things. You get better with time from practice. And I think one of the beautiful things of getting older is you just start to care a lot less about what people think. And so now when I make a video, yes, I try to be camera ready. Like I put on some makeup, I do my hair. But if I'm having a bad hair day, I don't say, well, I'm not going to record a video today. I just put my hair in a bun instead. I wear a hat, right? I don't, if I say, I ate so much bread yesterday and I need to lose 20 pounds, guess what? You filmed from here up. Nobody can see what size your waist is. When you're filming from here up, it's not
the tips and the tricks, because even in my freezer over here, I've got the roller.
Oh, the roller
for the puffy eyes and things like that. And I'm going to be 61 in April. So here we are on camera.
Right.
You know what? We're not always camera ready, but your message is your message and it's going to resonate with, what did you say?
One person. Have you ever heard that acronym HOPE? Help one person every day.
There you go.
And when I think about that, I find that it really lets a lot of the pressure off because it's not about me. They're not looking at me so they can say, oh, she's old. Oh, she needs to lose 10 pounds. Oh, her wrinkles. They're not saying any of that stuff. They're listening to what I'm talking about. And if it is something that will help them and help their lives, they start to feel like, wow, this person is someone that I would actually want to represent me in a transaction. This is someone that I like. This is someone that I trust. They might have a thought about what you look like, but does that prevent them from hiring you? I really don't think 99% of the time that what size pants I wear is not factoring into their equation of whether or not they need to. And if it does, okay, fine. You go find yourself a little 20-year-old with no experience who's a size -4, if that's really what you need. But when it blows up because they don't have any experience, they're going to come crying to me saying, oh, I should have hired you because you've got all of this experience and you could have helped us more.
Exactly. And, at the end of the day, when you put out your authentic self, it resonates with your people that are going to be following you.
Yeah.
So not everyone is going to be your customer.
Right.
I'm a niche witch. I love niches and I love working with my probate and my seniors at downsize. That is one attraction piece that gets out there.
Yes.
But the other piece is knowing where you live and being an advocate for the town or the community. And that's another way that you can promote yourself. There's a lot of different ways to do video and even not be on camera.
You're right.
Until you're ready to get on camera. So, come visit us in Jacksonville.
Yeah. One of the greatest things that I learned when I first started making videos was to do tours of neighborhoods, because imagine that you are thinking of buying a house in this particular neighborhood and you go on one of the big portals and you look at the house and all you see is the front of the house and the inside of the house, but you don't see that it's across the street from the dump and that it backs up to the freeway. And when you pull up to the house, you're so disappointed because if I had known that, I would not have come to see this house in the first place. So when I can do a video of the whole surroundings, that's very, very, very beneficial for people. And they love that. And you do not need to be on camera for that. You literally get one of those mounts with the suction cup that goes on your dashboard. You put your phone in it, you film out through your windshield, just clean your windshield before you do it, but you're filming out through your windshield and you can either narrate while you're doing it, or you don't have to say anything at all. Then when you get home and you upload it to your computer, you just do a voiceover. And you say, here I am in Bridge Mill subdivision. I love it because Publix is right outside the main gate. You're making a cake, you run out of eggs in the middle, boom, it takes you 2 seconds to go to the grocery store and get what you need. We're a mile down the road from the elementary school. We're 2 minutes from the entrance to the freeway. You're telling them all of this great stuff about the subdivision itself that they can't get on Zillow and Realtor.com. And you're not on camera, but they hear your voice. If that's an easy way for you to ease into doing video, go for it. It's amazing.
Yep, exactly. It's all about easing into it and getting started and being consistent with it, because the consistency is what's going to get you, the attraction of buyers and sellers, right? And in all honesty, you don't want to be chasing people. You want them to come to you.
100%.
You have to have a little
I do
patience with
not chase people anymore.
No.
They chase me, and it's the best business model ever because you just answer the phone and they say, "Hi, I'd like to hire you. Will you take my money, please?" And I go, "Yeah, that works for me." Yeah. So if you want to talk about video, the Video Boss Agent Live conference will be May 9th and 10th in Jacksonville, Florida. If you want to get more information, we are talking 2 solid days, real estate agents using video. We'll talk YouTube, we'll talk Instagram, we'll talk TikTok. We will talk about beautiful listing tours. We will talk about storyboarding and how to tell a good story, but basically how to use YouTube as the way to get you in front of people who have never heard of you before and to build more know, like, and trust factor with the ones who already do know you. So videobossagentlive.com, and we would love to see you there.
Yeah, we'd love to see you there, and make sure to get your hotel room, which I did this morning, by the way.
Okay, good.
There's a room block as well.
Yeah, we got discounted tickets.
Yep, and we're going to have a great time. It's just going to be a great learning experience. You're going to walk away with actionable things that you can do immediately, probably from the conference itself.
Oh, 100%.
You know, which is going to be great. So
you and I have all been to a million real estate conferences where they gave each speaker 15 minutes, and I'm like dying for more information, but they don't have time to go into the topic because it was just not enough time. Our speakers are going to have 45 minutes, an hour. They're going to be able to go really deep into the topic so that when you get home, you're like, okay, of all the things that I learned this weekend, what are 3 things that I can do this week?
Yeah.
And you'll have enough knowledge to start taking action.
Well, I'm excited to be speaking and attending it and seeing all these great speakers that you're having, and they are fantastic. And we'll see you soon. Thanks, Karin, for dropping by. Little kitchen confidential here with the fabulous Karin Carr. And we will see you on the next Real Estate Reinvention podcast. See ya. Bye. Ending.